Hey everyone, Dab here. Turned on some gameplay footage of the Lightning Spear Sorcerer, which I'm going to just start calling God tier. It was S tier when I first made it, and it first got geared, but now that it's starting to get more geared, it's just more God tier. Everything's just easy mode, I don't pay attention to crap. And then my wife here, Luna Faye, she's got the Landslide Druid, currently S tier. After she's geared, it's going to be more God tier. Uh, yeah, had a pretty good run going. We got one more wave left in the bosses. We're gonna see if we can break this 1,000. That's still a bit away. 190, 190. I mean, it's possible. We actually just got 190 on wave 8 or wave on the last wave. That's why I think 1,000 is possible. We just got 190 on the last wave. All right. We have All right, we got 100% faster events. We got +4 to Aether Fiends. We got +3 to Hellborn. We got movement speed. We got chance for elite doubled, +2 Hellborns, and Hellborns are hunting. So with that, we're gonna add another +1 to the Hellborns. That's gonna help a lot. And then we still got the Council. So I'm pretty sure 1,000 is obtainable in this run. It'd have to be horrible. It'd have to like spawn all spires and masses for it not to happen. Let's go. Hopefully I didn't just like bring that into existence. You know what? In hindsight, if I wanted to do my best, I should have gotten like a lot of my stacks going and then hit the spire. Alright. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, here they come. I was like, look at that spire up there, of course. And then all the Hellborn spawned. Ooh, come on. I need to stay mobile. I was staying stationary too long because I can get more conjuration stacks going while I'm stationary. And of course, every single conjuration stack is a damage bonus, a mana regeneration bonus, and a movement speed bonus. Oh man, can we do it before the council? Can we break it before the council? I haven't collected the map, but it looks like we did. It looks like we did. Yep. 1,027, 8,028 going into the boss room. Very nice. Now I'm going to start casting my stacks on the way to the boss room. I'll catch up with my partner in there, or whatever. Oh, there we go. I am not my barbarian. My barbarian stands in the middle. Whenever I stand in the middle to start it, I get one shot sometimes. It's like all the hydras pop up and just blast me in the face. I can stay in the middle and fight some. Just gotta be careful. I always have my flame shield ready. If flame shield's not available, I want to stay on the outside. A lot of my damage in this fight is actually coming from my chain lightning and the axial conduits. Throw a little trap there, so pop my flame shield. I mean, of course, I'm still damaging with my lightning spear. Still bread and butter, and all the conjuration stuff is making the character work. But a lot of my close range boss damage, single target damage, is coming from axial conduits and chain lightning as my enchantment. Ooh, yeah, that seemed bad for me in the middle there. Pop my flame shield, wander the outside. Gotta watch out for these tornadoes when Maelstrom starts popping them out. Or whoever gets his power. Oh, yeah, those hydras with the laser beams on them, those are deadly. And then, haven't seen it yet from Maelstrom. There it is. Those are deadly. Those tornadoes, oof. Alright, accursed. Let's do this. Pin him down the middle. Oh, he's not even close to being staggered. Oh, I gotta kill his ad. Pop my flame shield there. Felt a Hydra looking at me. Huh, must be bugged. The Hydras went down to small. They normally get bigger as the fight goes on. They started out big, and they got smaller as the fight went on. Wow, that'd make her sad. See if I can res her. Pop flame shield to finish the res, and poof. Alright, here they come. Alright. See what we wound up with here. 1,073. Nice. Let's see if we get any 3 stars. Nope. Feel a little cheated there. Nope. It says tier 8. I usually see some on tier 8. Huh. Kind of makes me want to do more here. Oh, wow. There's some multiple stars in the unique gloves. Fortunately, I have not found a build yet to put those with. Yeah. Still hold on to it, though. Something to have. I'm curious, what kind of gear can we get throwing 1,000 Aether into that box? Alright, 1 keeper so far. Go and loot everything and start getting it out of the way. I mean, there's a lot of 1-star stuff. Most of the times when I do a tier 8, I get a 2 or 3 star out of that 60 chest. Actually, very surprised I did not. And my stash is already overflowing. I gotta clear it out. I don't have room for anything with less than 2 stars. Maybe unique with a good affix. Look at a handful of stars in that one open. Let's see, Max Marine. I'm gonna toss that just because I actually have better in my stash. Yeah, that's about it. Again, if you're playing on PC, you can just hold control and go through and left click on everything you want to throw on the ground. And if you're playing on PC, the F button opens the boxes. So you don't have to keep clicking like a mad person. Well, I guess clicking on F, but, you know, it can get annoying trying to click the mouse and timing it so you don't run all around the chest. This one you just move around when you loot. F also loots. Didn't notice any 2 stars or any uniques. But hey, that was a couple 2 stars already overall. Not the worst in the world. I mean, you know, there are some things I use out of this chest in this build, or in other builds. Ooh, 2-star staff right there. I cannot carry more. Well, that's a slap in the face. The 2 stars, resource cost reduction, and restore primary resources. I don't really know of anyone that would use that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if druids do. Hey, druid, I'm going to throw this 2-star staff over here. I don't know if you can use it, or if you even use staffs. I think you use 2 one-handed things. Yeah. Alright. Bunch of crap right now. Feel like I'm due for something better than crap. That was all a bunch of crap. I already have a lot of normal Crown of Lucians in my stash, and my character's wearing ones with greater fixes already, so I'm not even going to bother looking at the one without a greater fix. I don't really sell a lot of items. Sorry if people are like, I could use that. If anybody's playing with me, you typically get whatever I throw on the ground. Just things I call first world Diablo problems. It's like, when you play all the time, it's like you just have a quantity of stuff thrown at you. Over time, like, I just know eventually I will get what I want. I just gotta keep hitting my head against the wall. That's how Diablo works. You gotta be more stubborn than Diablo itself. Oh, overflowing cameo. Sometimes you get pretty cool stuff that's not even part of the normal drop table here. I don't have one of these, so and that's decent rolls across the board, so I'm gonna hold on to that one, even though it doesn't have a GA. I don't know when or where I'm gonna use it somehow, but somehow, some way, someday I might find a way. And that's got 2 stars. I'll throw it in the stash for no reason at all, other than just be a hoarder. I mean, we played the hordes, right? I'm bad about that sometimes. Almost salvage the stuff I meant to keep. Don't anymore know where stuff is going anymore. I gotta clear this stuff out so bad it is getting horrible. Look at this character has like working on my second stack of 999 abyssal scrolls. Right, I got 999 abyssal scrolls in that one, 770 in this one. Right, this is one of 3 characters. Crazy. So because I got so many, by the way, sometimes to save on the dust, I craft the level 1, and I'm just like upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. It's easier to put them right beside each other too. 8. All right, tier 8. Luna, you ready for another tier 8? All right, let's see. Alright, quick overview of the character and how I'm different from some others. Let's see, mainly I'm using Andario's Visage and Raiment of the Infinite. I'm like pure glass cannon. The only main damage reduction stat I have compared to most Lightning Spear builds is Axial Conduit's damage reduction stat. Hopefully one day I get one with a greater affix or at least a masterworking roll. Right now I have a pretty meh roll and it doesn't even have masterworking crit on it. But I got my masterworking crits on that resource generation at maximum. That works pretty nice for this build. I got the other one, extra chain lightnings, which that is a chance for chain lightning projectiles to cast, not you to cast. So that means the effect from the enchantment works, at least from what I've noticed. And decent roll on the bottom. That's why I get some nice explosions when I'm up close and personal. All types of glass cannon right here. Darrow's Visage giving me the attack speed. So for me, instead of going for the cooldown stats, I'm going for attack speed to cast faster, which also casting faster means that there's more pulses going on at a faster rate.
So instead of going for cooldown, I'm going for attack speed to, get the same effect as cooldown, but more damage in the process. And I think it's working. That's why I'm calling it God tier now. Barely even try, and we just clear tier 8. Yeah, I mean, some things got cooldown reduction still. Tau Rashes got double crit there. Damage, crit chance, crit damage. Lightning Spear cooldown, crit damage. Oh, and again, I have the Shredding Blades aspect because the second sentence you gain 30% vulnerable damage. That's always in effect. I see a lot of people using Storm Swell instead, but Storm Swell requires you to have a shield. Occasionally your shield drops, and for a moment there, you don't have that vulnerable damage. In my build, I always have vulnerable damage. And I also have a lot more Ice Blades out in other builds because I don't use an ultimate. I have Ice Blades in my bar. Axial Conduit, again, helping us kill bosses faster. S2's Heirlooms, like everyone else, I got a double thing on crit damage. That's nice. Kind of all over the place with this one, but I mean, overall, I'm happy. I got the crit on Lightning Spear there that put me over the 100 mark. That's where you want to be. And then I got crit damage, crit damage. Yeah. And yeah, without further ado. So right now, my stats, I have 73% attack speed. It's very nice. Crit chance, that goes up a lot more inside combats. But it could go a little higher. That's why I think I'm going to drink a crit potion. I could go attack speed, just go to 88% attack speed, which is very nice for a sorcerer with a two-handed staff. But 73% is pretty nice also. But that crit chance could be a little higher. But with Esu's Heirlooms, it gets where it needs to be. And lightning itself makes us crit more. But we'll crit some more there. 444 for my crit chance now. And let's go. And again, instead of going cooldown and Harlequin Crest and using the ultimate for attack speed, I just go Indarials for attack speed. And also, as an added note before we get started, on Indarials, I got a Poison Nova that gives me a fourth element for Tal Rasha. So my Tal Rasha buff has all four elements going. Uh. uh, Yeah, and then because I'm not doing the ultimate and I'm not concerned about that much cooldown, I get to use the Veer's Mastery, which gives me more damage reduction there since I'm not using Harlequin's Crest or Tyrael's Might. And this gives me more single target damage. So yeah, most people out there are going with the ultimate for attack speed and overflowing energy. I'm going with Andariel's Visage for attack speed, Ice Blades in my bar for more conjurations on the field, and Veer's Mastery for more damage reduction and single target damage. Personally, I think I'm winning. All right, here we go. This is tier 8. I am Lightning Spear and Dario's Visage Sorcerer. And Luna Faye is a Landslide Druid, doing all the lightning shenanigans there are. She just recently hit 100. Still working on getting geared. Most of her glyphs are only 15. But, yeah, just killing stuff. Tier 8. Might be about as broken as a sorcerer. That is why they're S tier, though. Let's see what we got today. Alright, I know Hellfire can lead to Hellborn. I normally like that.
But it is so annoying that the Hellfire is the #1 killer of the Sorcerer. Just out of nowhere, falls on my head and I'm dead. No warning. Sometimes it's like I don't get a shadow or anything. So I'm gonna try to avoid that as much as possible. I mean, I'll take it over Lords if I have to right now. But got two I like a lot more. Get a +2 for Aether Fiends going right away, or we can get some speed going right away. I think we do want to go ahead and get +2 Aether Fiends on the field because this means, so right now there are small Aether Fiends that look like normal elites that are appearing, and right now they don't drop anything at all like the big ones do. But they start getting the pluses from these as soon as we start selecting them. So as soon as we start selecting this, the little ones on the battlefield are going to drop too. So the sooner the better. Now let's see if we can actually see any little ones. You gotta watch for the names. It'll say Aether Fiend underneath the life bar. Ooh, I almost took an explodey to the face. Luckily it hit me in the butt and I survived. Just jumped up and bit me in the buttocks. So, masses? Yeah, not seeing any fiends here. Here we go. There's a big fiend. So he should drop a few now. Dread Knights. Not seeing any of the little Aether Fiends. Nope. Wendy. Yeah, they all have these little. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's some little ones right there. Yeah, very nice. There's another big one. But yeah, but now those little ones drop it for us. That's amazing. Those little ones are affected when we get the surging later, so that'll make us start getting more and more and more of those too. Let's see. Movement speed. That's more permanent crit for me, and druids like to go faster too. I'm going to stay in the middle right here and try to stand still and shoot at my feet as long as possible. Shoot. That helps me get out a few extra stacks. I can usually get in the 20s right now. And there's two types of gameplay really. There's mobile and stationary. Mobile, I'm simultaneously holding down right click. That has me shooting. I'm holding down 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm just spamming left click. Spamming left click is making me move, and spamming the left click is registering the 1, 2, and 3. So as they come off cooldown, they automatically, or clicking left click makes 1, 2, or 3 happen, whichever one's available. It's a neat mechanic. Might as well keep pulling from the Aether Fiend pool. We'll keep seeing this appear until we get it. Once we get it, then like if we were going to get something for elites, we'd get something instead of this. So get this out of the way. Yeah, it'd be nice if there's something to kill in the spire I'm standing in. Like, if they're gonna make me go to the spires to kill stuff, they need to at least have stuff for me to kill. Don't have me go stand at a spire and all the monsters want to spawn and stand on the other side of the map. Ridiculous. Come on. Mm-mm. Well, you want someone to go in there though. All right, go. More Aether Fiends. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so we were really all in on the Aether Fiends and Elites on this one. It might be a bad idea to pick Hellborn now. I don't know. It really depends on what the other options are. Because I know now that I said that, the next thing is going to be Hellborns hunting you. But that's going to be for wave 6. That's past halfway. Like right now, we're all in on Aether Fiends. And if we pick Hellborn, that means that Hellborn can spawn and Aether Fiends won't spawn. So all of our picks before this would go to waste. The only things that don't really interfere with spawns so far, from what I've gathered, is um, the Hellfire spawns on its own time, and so then Hellborn from that is its own thing. And then Mass is already in the rotation, so Aether Lords from Masses don't mess with any spawn points. So, on that note, we're going to have Masses spawn Lords. And Luna Fae is a bit of a boss killer. So, yeah, she will go after those masses. Yeah. Top. I'll go to the bottom. It's another mass at the bottom. Another boss at the bottom. Going to the spire on the left. Typically, with big things like that, if you got the type of damage in the area like we do, you keep focusing on the events and you let the bosses just die. Somehow, some way, they're going to die. With everything we're doing, if you can stay alive from what they're doing, they will not stay alive from what you're doing. Oh my goodness, another mass. Holy crap. Oh yeah, this game knew what it was doing to us. It's alright. Alright. Mm. Oh, it looks like we're about to have some unstoppable elites running around. It's a good thing I don't really care. Man. Yeah, we had a few bad picks in a row, and yeah, I do hate picking lords. And we're killing them, but yeah, they're slowing down the whole fight. And plus, all those masses that spawned and gave us lords, you know, were not Aether Fiends. Some crap. Alright. Gotta invite my friend after this. Oof. It's good. They help with some boss damage. They're chain lightning axial conduits. Come on. Alright. Got us. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one. Surging Elite. 50% faster. Uh, Man, we haven't gotten any speed yet. It's honestly felt pretty slow. That's been part of the problem. But at this point, I think we just go with Surging Elite though, because yeah, it would hurt if we didn't get this. So I'm still trying to figure out what's chance for elite doubled. I'm thinking that's the chance for like one of the four corners to be elite spawns, or just whenever elites are spawning. Let's see. And it doesn't clarify really elites or the Aether Fiends. I mean, it could just be elites on the field, but look, it's the small Aether Fiend elites too. That's why I can't remember if I said earlier in one of the last videos that you really start to see the effects once you get the Surging Elites. I think I said at the beginning of this video somewhere. Dear Lord, I'm on the wrong side of the battlefield. I'm gonna mosey my way out of here. Holy crap, look at this shit. Whoa, what is happening? Who invited all this? I'm gonna blame the druid. I'm gonna hang out in a soul spire over here. Oh shit, everything followed me. I'm gonna res. It didn't even give me a warning there. Jeez. I said before, I'm a glass cannon. I think after this, I think on the next run, I want to come back in here on tier. I haven't done tier 8 with my Deathblow Barbarian yet. I think it's time to try a tier 8 with the Deathblow Barbarian. Because after this annoying ass shit, I want to come and smack these guys with that Barbarian. That's what's going to happen next. Nice. And this is a freebie for us right here. Elites are already unstoppable. They cannot get unstoppable a second time, so it's a free +2. So it'd be stupid to pick the plus 25% damage for the +2. Yeah, these lords really slowed us down. I wonder, like, how my barbarian's going to do in here on the lords, because, like, our damage is pretty good. So that's going to be the test. That's what the barbarian was made for. Hold on, I'm going to post the link. Alright, so just much like the rest of this campaign we've been on here, it's another kick in the balls. Alright, not only are we getting spammed with all these masses and lords, when all we wanted was elites. We went all in on elites, and it was just like, here's lords and masses. Because it knows I don't have the barbarian on me. It wants us to pick masses here. Because it knows we don't want spires. because we've avoided the spires multiple times. So it keeps throwing it at us. And now it's just saying, take more lords and love it. Alright. Oh, look at this. 3 everywhere. A lord right there. Oh yeah, definitely getting on the Deathblow Barbarian after this. Coming back in here, and I am hoping for the same thing. Like, I would be in heaven if I was on my Barbarian right now. But every time I play a Horde with my Barbarian, I cannot get this to happen. All these lords just running amok. At least with this build, I don't have to stand still on one and just kind of wander around and fight. Or act like I'm fighting, really. Still not even sure if I call this fighting. And Vix, I'm not sure if you noticed, we are playing on tier 8 this time. And the last few have been on tier 7. It was just becoming too easy on tier 7. Yeah, no, I left an Aether back there. I don't care. It wasn't worth it. Alright, well, we got Maelstrom, Cruel, Accursed. Let's go for Maelstrom first. Cruel will chase us. So wherever we go, Cruel will follow. So we want to go Maelstrom and then Accursed, and Cruel should die somewhere along the way. Yeah, I've noticed it's really all about how they move around, you know? You gotta figure out which ones are gonna chase you, which ones are back and forth, which ones kind of just stay where they're at. Or, like the one you always kill first is Flame. Flame is horrible. There we go. Alright, also gonna have to see if the Barbarian can kill the bosses faster. That'd be interesting too. I mean, their life's moving, but we know what the death blow can do. Ooh, if they're in the injured phase longer, that gives me a bigger chance to hit for billions. Again, I've seen between 1 and 2 billion a lot of times. The highest I have seen is 3.5 billion. That was injured phase, aspect of elements, and I think a teammate did a buff that made it take more damage from my hit. Alright, now you get to take everything we have in the air. Oh, those can hurt. Nice, Stagger gets rid of the Hydras. Not sure what we're doing, but I know we're doing it really, really well. I don't want to be in those Hydras anymore. I got a Flame Shield. Screw it. Flame Shield's gone. I'm out. Alright. Oh yeah, all those lords slowing it down, and we still got 578 total. Not bad. Sorry about Vixen, you came in late. You probably got less. Ooh, 2-star pants. And 2-star wand. Look at that. Two stars that time. Told you, I usually get 2 and 3 stars out of the 60 chests on tier 8. Oh, intelligence max life on that one. That's decent. Max
max life? Nah, I don't care about that one. The reason I'm not getting an Aether right now is because I'm currently sitting at 6,197 Aether and over 1,000 Ingolith and over 1,000 or no, 142 Obfuscate. But yeah, I got over 6,000 Aether right now. Pretty much only use it to re-roll items or occasionally get a new item on a try out a new stat. Then re-rolling stuff. Then expensive thing is Obfuscate and Ingolith. So when you're re-rolling the masterwork, you got to keep re-rolling the first crit first. See what we got here. Come on, give me stars. Oh, it gave me 1 star. 2 1-stars. Give me multiple 1 star. Give me 3 stars. Nope. Huh, it dropped axial conduits. Crap rolls. Two-star mace. That's a good mace. Max life and crit damage. My barbarian can take that. Hell yeah. Just ran a tier 8 on the sorcerer and got a great item for a barbarian. That's the only way a lot of barbarians are going to get stuff from tier 8 these days. Let's see, on that note, I'll be right back. Passing Luna the lead, and I will rejoin them. I'm going to hop on the other barbarian. Alright, so I got 3 main characters for the season. Y'all have seen them all. We got my Lightning Spear Sorcerer. We got my... I do need to do a new video for this. I discovered, well, on a video yesterday, I discovered a way to make an 8 glyph Paragon board for the Barbarian. Just messing around, made it, and got that going for Whirlwind. And here's some Deathblow. Let's do it. Every time I come in, my stash is full. I'm always leaving stuff everywhere. Can y'all hear me? Alright. Let's see, quick scan here. I don't see anybody on here I know for a fact could do tier 8s. Not really looking to carry right now. Uh, I normally carry a lot, but tier 8's not really a place to carry. You got to be able to somewhat hold your own in tier 8, or else it's too much of a struggle for everyone else. So just keep it 3 of us for now, and picking my potion. So I know a goal in this Deathblow build is spend as much resources as possible, because the more I spend, the more I generate, and the more damage I do. But when I played earlier, I added Rupture to this build by reducing the resource cost. Because with the Crown of Lucian, when it's capped out, Rupture was too expensive for me to even use. But I really wanted that attack speed buff on my death blow. So I figured it out. Drink an elixir of resourcefulness, reduce your resource cost by 20%, and get more max resource. And then I can Rupture. And I got another 40% attack speed from my death blow that y'all haven't seen yet. It's going to be amazing. Woo! Let's go kill shit. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go speed. That'll work good. I'm sure hitting for like 300 or 400 million a swing would still be good in this one, right? And this is my barbarian's first time going above tier 7. I don't feel like upgrading a lot. I'm just crafting. Here we go. Alright, luckily going into this tier 8 with two amazing classes with me that'll help clear the trash, because my job is to go after anything that has a name on it. If it has a name or a special tag, I'm going for it. Right? My goal is to try to keep as much of my combos going as possible. Again, different things I always have going on. I got after a couple of hits with Hammer of the Ancients, it'll overpower. When it overpowers, I get a 40% damage buff for 5 seconds. When I Rupture, I get 40% attack speed buff for 5 seconds. Whenever I Rallying Cry, I get my Tabalt's Wheel. I have Yen's Blessing, it's always going. And then whenever I do Call of Ancients, I get another damage buff and another attack speed buff. So all of those together, along with an injured phase and stuff, is how I can hit in the billions. But then throughout normal combats, I usually have like one going at a time, so that way I'll always have stuff going. And then I'll hit for like a few 100 million at a time on all my swings while I'm like just plowing through shit. But I do struggle clearing crowds fast. But Luna Faye and Velvixen's going to clear some crowds for me, and hopefully I can kill bosses faster than they can, since that's my purpose in life. Alright, time to find out if I delete my barbarian. Yeah, it always takes a few hits to get going because the Crown of Lucian requires 5 stacks. But once you get it going, you just walk around just murking shit. So like 141, 150 million, 97 million. It's just 42, 27. Well, let some things fall off there. So with no buffs going at all, I'm walking around hitting for between 30 and 100 million, right? But then I get one thing going, and the numbers start jumping. Throw out some extra attack speed. Oh. I stood in that explosion on purpose. I was testing it. I hate walls in the Barbarian. I was testing out my durability. I know on tier 7 I can pretty much stand on anything I want. I am literally a walking fortress. Oh my god, these got so much life. After working on more of the combo. Had like 2 parts of the combo going right there and hit for like 470 million. Yeah.
Again, I didn't care about that fear that was under me because for the most part, I have permanent unstoppable. Every once in a while, it runs out for half a second. That is crazy. It's like, man, these elites have more life than tormented bosses. And what kind of crap is this? Yeah, come on. Stay still and die. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is a tough choice. So Invigoration would cut our cooldowns in half. The sooner we get that, the better. Exalted Hordes would speed stuff up. We don't have that yet. The sooner we get that, the better. Honestly, I feel like we need faster. Faster would be amazing with Vilvixen and Luna's AoEs. I think this, yeah, I think we'll get more Aether overall from getting this now, just in case we don't see it again for a while. Because the goal is to try to get Aether. I know I don't really care about Aether, but the goal is to try to get Aether, right? And honestly, I don't really care about Aether. There's been times I've had people stop before we went in the boss room, and I've changed characters just so I could play a different character for the boss room. There we go. Fuck it. When in Rome, right? Alright, you big guy. It's between me and you. I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Do you have time to talk about your Lord and Savior?
Death and Blow. Jeez. Where'd it go? I know there was another. Ooh, always surging. Be real nice to get a 50% faster on the next one. Or Surging Hellborn. Always Surging Hellborn. But we could definitely use a 50% faster again with what we got going on now. Come on. Oh my goodness. This Aether Lord keeps running from me. Let's see. We got Massive Spawn Aether Lord. So we'll go ahead and do that. So Death Blow for a while, then I go Hammer of the Ancients, Rupture, and I yell as needed. That's about it right there. Again, some of the larger boss damage is because Death Blow has 150% bonus against bosses. But still, hundreds of millions at a time is pretty nice. Really? You know what? Fuck it. We got a little Delos over here. Delos the Aether Lord. The one with the most hit points in the game. That's amazing. Come here. Quit running from me. You already have the most hit points. Don't run from me. I'm too slow. He's dead. Might have to watch this and rewind that and find out what number I just hit him for, because he had a lot of life left there and he disappeared. There's a pile of numbers, but I definitely saw a billion in there somewhere. Oh, these Hellborn just hanging out over here. I want to swing. Fuck it. That's how I feel about this. So 900 billion or 1 billion, 1 billion, and he's dead. All right, where'd they go? Oh man. Where is everything? The hell? It literally just wasted like 10 or 15 seconds of our wave. There's a lot more in it than just nothing spawning. Like we have all of our characters have different stacks and stuff that we have going, and it's like everything just goes kaput. Hey, always surging. Oh, this one of them that sucks. Mm. Come on. Had one of the worst lords there is right there. Definitely help with the map a lot more with the Sorcerer. I'll have to see how things go in the council room. My pet needs to get faster at picking up stuff. Flame. Get you in just a second, Vivixen. Where'd he go? Come here, Flame. That is so annoying. I get my combo going and he jumps away. Every time. Ah! Back here, Flame. Here we go. Die. I think I saw a 2 billion there somewhere. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Oh, I can't even move. I left I left Flame alone because I knew my teammates had enough AoE damage. I was going to finish them off. It's because you're dead. You can't have damage if you're dead. That's how the game works. You gotta be alive to do damage. All those just constant 300 millions, 200 millions. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Here we go. Ultimate now. Finish him off. Should be enough to finish him here. Alright. Bunch of 1 stars there. Woohoo! Good job, everyone. Yeah, we did good. That was 3-player tier 8. Alright, you know how many how much life everything has in 3-player tier 8? Oh my goodness. The only thing worse is 4-player. The only thing in the game worse is 4-player.
I'm going gold. Boop. And build my gold back up. I tried re-rolling so many different times, trying different stats and different things between different characters, switching, the same stat back and forth between either attack speed or crit chance, find min-maxing whatever I wanted. Just every roll costing 5 million apiece, or 3, 4, 5 million, depending on the item. Excuse me. Hmm. All right, I think that's enough for the stream right now. I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna keep playing the Death Blow. Maybe we'll do tier 7 for speed.